Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So let's zoom in. Next on, we have Group F. Second batches of duels here in this particular group. Previously we saw that Sprite ended up winning, right? While Releaser Dragoon also picking up the 3 points in its previous matchup. So the next one we have a crucial one for both. The deck that wins this one definitely still has a chance to move on to the top 16 playoffs. So the first one we have Gouki. Gouki got more support recently, but you know, it felt a little bit mediocre. The support definitely could have been released back in the day, back in 2018, when this particular deck was super relevant, right? Extra link, U-link stuff. On the other end, we have Blue Eyes. I think a title candidate because the Primite engine is so solid. Blue Eyes can play through hand traps, plays a lot of hand traps on its own. Sure has some weaknesses, but you know, Drill Beam is a heck of a card. So Blue Eyes, as you know, we are seeing in the votes, Blue Eyes definitely should have the advantage, but I don't know about Gouki. Sure, it can abuse the OG Firewall Dragon, but I feel it might be missing more, right? If you look at Blue Eyes and how powerful Blue Eyes is, let alone the hand traps. Yeah, like this sums it up perfectly. Like playing through, was it Mexi or Emerald Charmy? Mexi? And obviously that lets them draw into more hand traps, and sure, one of the gimmicks of Gouki back then was giving your opponent the ability. Depends, right? I mean, using Gouki Nightmare Goblin, yeah, to give you the extra normal summon to normal summon your ability, and then give it to your opponent. So basically locking them from the extra deck, right? So this was an easy one for them. Nip is big against this deck. I don't think Nip was released back then, right? No, 2018. No, it wasn't legal. It wasn't released. No Maxi this time, even though, what is it, a 2-of for the Blue Eyes Primite deck? So we can keep extending. We go for basically any nightmare names, so we can cheat out the Link one. That should return to the TCG as well, right? For Orcust. So let's see. It's just get as many monsters out as possible. We can use Rematch to get 2 Gouki names on field. Reaper Jokers, that's the name I was looking. Basically, you know, cheats out, summons Sorceress, and this deck has still has access to Isolde, while modern Gouki doesn't have that. That's a bummer as well. So what am I working towards to? There's 2 hand traps already gone. I feel Gumblar should be the card to go to, especially because Blue Eyes, again, one of the modern decks, they have 1 card combos, so let them start with as less as possible cards. You know, the least possible cards as possible, right? So give them the ability. This locks them into link summons, so no special summons bar link summons. So it locks a lot of things. We can go for Gumblar. Can we go for Tri-Gate Lock as well? I think we should be able to go for Tri-Gate, yeps. Plus Phoenix Protection, Goblin as well, and Gumblar. So whenever a link monster or a monster is special summoned to a zone where a link monster is pointing towards to, here in this case we discard 1, basically. They should have been negated. Yep, negate and banish, obviously, but the Typhon also was there. But the problem is that that's just a custom hand. Even though the Primite indeed was negated and banished, they can go for the continuous spell, field spell for the potential extra normal summon. No, there is no way to get another tuner or level 1, right? Double level 8. You can go for, okay, Typhon. I guess, yeah, that's the deal, right? You can pump out Typhon. Then the thing is that as long as that continuous trap is there is no way I'm going to win the grind game against that deck. That's the thing with Gouki and Extra Link, and as you see here in the extra deck, only 4 cards left. You're out of resources, right? And there is hardly any ways to get back your stuff. So we edge the load, but it doesn't matter, right? They can just go for a rank or, you know, level 9 synchro play. Extra normal summon here as well for failure, yeah, on top of that. Lock themselves into dragon types. Another level 9 synchro. But they cannot deal with Gumblar because of the bigger attack boost, I guess. But it doesn't matter, right? They can just bounce with Heretic Seal. 3 Spirit. That's just far too much. Yeah, Crimson. This triggers Gumblar. Jokingly. So forcing them, you know, getting rid of Failure, but what am I going to do against that particular field? Blazar. Ah, and the Silver Eyes, yeah. Azure Eyes does protect from destruction, right? Yeah, from self-destruction. Ah, so it's a bummer. It's custom hand, basically, in case of Blue Eyes. Like, Gouki has a chance if you're able to prevent, as you saw, like, banish the Primite, and then maybe they're stuck. It is what it is. Okay, so game number 3. This is a solid start. We have Ash again for a potential. It's just Maximo Charm. We do get Trolled. Troll is big. Can we recover? What's the recovery? I just Gumblar, I guess. I think we should be able to go for Gumblar. Yeah, just go for Gumblar. Phoenix Blade, and hope I discard at least. It's a 2 out of 3, right? To discard the Phoenix Blade. It forces out an Imperm, so that's fine, but we can Gumblar again. So let's see. Discard? Yeah, okay, so this is perfect. We keep Ash because it's at random. So we Ash the Sage. That helps out because I think that prevents the Tuner, right? Typhon again hitting the field. Bounce Gumblar. The question now is, are you able to come back? I think we should be able to. And I was missing Gouki, Link Rebo when I was playing Gouki with the new support. It does so much. Look at this. Free stuff basically, and we can nips. And this is where Phoenix Blade comes into play, right? Those free discards. It's far too solid. We draw Engage. Another draw as well. Draw Call by, perfect. So that basically, if this is not game, we prevent the Blue Eyes engine from establishing. Let's see. Muscle Memory, I think. Yeah. Because of the Ibli. If I didn't give my opponent the Ibli, I probably would have been able to attack for a game. It doesn't matter, but just a room for thought. Let's see. Or maybe I'm able to bounce the Ibli. Would that make sense? I don't know. I mean, we can discard too, so you're getting rid of both of their cards, and we have the call by for worse, right? I mean, imagine, was it? Well, Ibli didn't matter. Extra damage. Yeah, I mean, Imperm doesn't matter. Okay, so problem now is going second. Yeah, going second against Blue Eyes, Primite or Primates. Yeah, what can we do? Twin Twister is decent if they are not playing around it. And Drill Beam is such a disgusting card. Okay, it's easy disruption, but why does it have an effect that it can reset itself? Why? Insane. On top of the other things. Like recurse every standby phase, like insane. So I guess Double Spirit? Yeah, load for another Blue Eyes, Double Spirit, multiple hand traps, disruption, what can we do? We could go for Twin Twister though. The problem here is, yeah, they're searching, yeah, the trap. And, Spirit can negate that one. Yeah, I overlooked that one. And now they can tag out, yeah, for Crimson, for Blazar, probably. Okay, Majestic? Is it Majestic? What is it? Negates monster effect and banishes the monster? Or destroys? Okay, that's cool. But, and this is getting Imperms, right? Or negation. You can just keep the Imperm. There's just... we can still extend, though. But I think now... Ash on Search. And what is it? Imperm or Veiler? Oh, this is fine. Veiler, so no Gouki summon. And that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So prevents the destruction, and now they're able to just, attack for a game. So I think we have well deserved winner, right? It was just a question of how many games is Gouki able to win. Maybe 1, maybe even 2, but Blue Eyes was definitely the superior deck here in this particular matchup. So yeah, Gouki is pretty much out of the tournament. Blue Eyes still in. Next one we have Sprite, actually. The build has been updated to regular Sprite featuring Toad and Releaser Dragoon. Feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them out. Peace.